All right, guys. Well, it's been a little while, and here we are, gonna catch back up on things again. So we're in the process of the tiny house build, as you know. If you've watched the other videos, sorry about the wind. If you've watched the other videos, I have done 90% of this myself. What I did do this past week or weekend was I brought in some help for the sheet metal. There are 28-foot, 9-inch long sheets, a little bit more than I wanted to try and do by myself. Not at all that you can't, but I was dealing with a little bit of wind and weather, and just thought it would be easier to have some help with that. And not only that, two of the guys that I brought in have helped me with sheet metal and have been doing sheet metal for I don't know, 20 years or more. So they're super efficient, and I brought in 2 helpers as well. So the 5 of us had this the sheet metal and trim done on the roof in 3 hours, and then that was even with cleaning off the roof because it had rained the night before and stuff like that. So that's done. That was the first day that I have had help out here aside from my wife and the children. Not knocking, but that's the facts. So that is the first time that I have hired help. While we were here that day, we got the sheet metal on the roof done. We went ahead and did this skirting down here and got all of that done, and got the skirting done all the way around. Here on the corner, you'll notice there's a different height on the skirting, and that is because the deck is going to go here. So once I do the deck, it'll be at the same height, and then we'll go from there. So did the skirting all the way around. I got an access here where I can pop out a couple of sheet metal screws there at the top and be able to flip out the bottom and be able to get underneath the house. Generators running. But the other big thing was, as you can see, is we got the doors and windows in. Again, not one of those things that you couldn't have done by yourself, but those windows are 9 foot wide and 6 foot tall. So having the extra help to be able to stab those was really nice. And we got the front door and the French door in here. So it was a good I don't know, reminder maybe that I'm not really working slow. I mean, I see what we got done, and it was a lot for a day, but there was also 5 of us working, and logged a little over 40 hours. So, or right at 40 hours, I guess I should say. So I'm like, well, that would have taken me at least 40 hours by myself, probably longer. So it's a good little reminder. But I also this week have finished up the framing on the interior. So this is, you're walking into, this will be the kitchen all back here, and we got living room, got our loft up there. I got 1 sheet of decking to put on there on the bottom, and got the beam up in the living room. So a little bit of a structural beam there. It's 16 foot long to support the rafters. And here is the bedroom, right? Pocket door over here on the side. Bedroom. And I did do some let-in bracing on these walls. I've never done that before, but made a significant difference. So I went around and started adding that. Come back into the hallway here, right? So there's the bedroom over here. That's the bathroom. This is the utility room. So as of right now, there's not going to be a door on the utility room. Just going to take up unnecessary space, I felt like. And so washer and dryer. And then another pocket door going into the bathroom. Shower will be back there. Toilet. And then the vanity will be there. So that give you a pretty good idea what's going on here. It's been a few days, so just trying to catch you up on things, show you what all we got. So it's been neat. Let me see if I can. So anyways, I've not filmed in this position on the camera before, so a little bit of a different deal. I was trying to see if I could change your view a little. But anyways, that's the house. It's all coming along pretty well. Just been a project, which I'm not griping at all about that. I did bring in help last night for the beam. My brother came and helped me. We got that shoved up there. It was just a little bit more than I really wanted to try and tackle by myself. In hindsight, what I would do, and I'm sure the more experienced people have plenty of input on this, but in hindsight, I would have put the beam up first. I also would have framed all my interior walls. So I would have done everything 8 foot tall, as far as in my interior walls and exterior walls. And then I would have framed out the next portion on top of that. Or at least that's how I'll try it next time. And I may be like, well, that was not worth it to me. But I think that'll work out better, perhaps. So I got the tank. It's going to have to go in, get hooked up. I do need to, I'm going to work on, I got 2 more windows that need to go into the cabin, house, whatever. So I got 2 more windows I need to get in. I need to work on my my rough-in on my plumbing and my electrical. I have not done that yet. Trying to be ready for the guys to come spray foam. As of right now, I'm gonna have them spray foam the underside, the skirting, the backside of the skirting on the house, and I'm gonna have them spray foam the ceiling, and everything else I'm gonna do in fiberglass. And that way, the black roof with it facing south and absorbing all that sun, that'll be well insulated. And I'm going to do fiberglass on the sidewalls, at least that's the plan right this minute, to allow this house to breathe some. I am a little concerned with it being so small and getting it so sealed tight with spray foam, and it being a tiny house and possibly not lived in full time and not getting enough airflow to breathe in there and having issues with mold. Didn't have to worry about that on my house because of having the children going in and out all the time and the way we have our fireplace set up and all that. But I think I'm going to find the happy medium here and do a little bit of spray foam and then some fiberglass. So that's the plan right now. I got to get the 2 windows cut in. I got to rough in my plumbing and electrical. That's on the agenda for this week as well. And then I will go and I gotta go pick up tongue and groove for the ceiling. I think I'm gonna do sheetrock on the walls as of right now. And I will bring in a crew for that. I've learned a lot. I'm just not sure that I'm looking to learn sheetrock at the moment as well, as far as finish and texture and all that. So, I don't know. That's probably going to put me a couple weeks out there, just trying to get that done. This week has been pretty hectic. Trying not to beat a dead horse here and just keep on repeating myself, but I also know that it's been a few days since I've done a video, and I'm trying to catch some of y'all back up on what's going on, and just trying to document it as best I can. And it just, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm too busy to stop and do a video, but in reality, that was kind of how I wanted to do this. I'm going to show you up there in the loft. Let's see if I can flip this around. There you go. So that'll be big enough, for a kid to have a bed up there, or I mean, it'll definitely be plenty of room for storage, right? Looks like right now the mini split's going to go somewhere here. Maybe I'm going to hang the head unit right there. This will have a little bit of a wall I don't know if they call it a pony wall maybe. But anyway, so there'll be a wall here that'll kind of close off half of that loft. Part of it will stay open for airflow, and then I will have to do a ladder setup somewhere in here to be able to get up in the loft. I don't know if I'm going to have one that's going to kick out at the base and allow it to kind of fold flush up against the wall and kick out, or if I'm just going to do something rigid. But anyways, that is the plan for now. Back here, this is going to be it's going to be pretty short, narrow, however, short is probably the best word there. It's going to be pretty short. Not sure how much storage I can squeeze out of that, but I'll certainly try. The loft was an optional deal, and I cannot see the purpose in not doing a loft. You know, it's a tiny house. You're already limited on storage, so that'll be a great spot at the very least to be able to throw some winter clothes, summer clothes, whatever, the off-season clothes, and other stuff up in there, and just have it out of the way. Or, you know, be able to turn into a bedroom, and that is the purpose behind leaving it so open on the end. There will be a ceiling fan here in the living room. The head unit for the mini split will be here. There'll be a ceiling fan in the bedroom. I do have my pocket doors are spaced about 1.5 inches up off the ground. So my plan there was that it'll allow for a little bit more airflow. You know, like when the exhaust fan's on in the bathroom, it'll be able to suck plenty of air up underneath that door. And then also for the bedroom door as well when it's closed. So those are my plans. I don't know, some people aren't a fan of the pocket doors. The frames are expensive, and I still got to buy the slabs to be able to hang there. But in these constricted areas or small rooms, they make all the sense to me. Especially for, like, I mean, if you're going to live here by yourself, the doors are going to be open more often than not. Anymore, I seldom sleep with the bedroom door closed unless I'm trying to keep the fireplace from putting all the heat into my bedroom in the house. So those are the plans right now. I did let-in bracing here because this wall, as tall as it is, had a little bit of flex, and that's, well, all right, one thing at a time. As tall as the wall is, it had a little bit of flex when you shut the door firm. So I did that let-in bracing on the interior wall to try and stiffen up that, and that made a huge difference. Period. Now, this is also why I was saying I would do 8-foot sections next time, and that would have given me a double header. Well, I don't know. That's not the word. Not a double header. I don't know. Whatever the word is, it would have given me a stiff 2x4. The top nail plate running all the way across at 8 feet, and then I would have done the next section. And I think that would have helped stiffen up the wall some. So, live and learn. It's all just kind of part of it. And I still need to do let-in bracing here on this corner. And I'm going to do one back here as well, just because I can, and I've got the lumber. And I've got to cut in the kitchen window back here. And I've got to cut in a bathroom window on that west side of the house. So, little by little, and just trying to catch you all up on what's going on, how the project's coming. And I need to find the happy medium between posting every day with a video where it's kind of, wouldn't say pointless, but there's not really much to show, but also not skipping 2 weeks at a time either. And I know that there are a lot of people interested in these tiny homes, and so I need to do a better job trying to document that for those people as well. So anyways, really appreciate your time. Thanks for watching the video. And if this is something that you're interested in, please give me a follow. Still got the rainwater catchment system to do. This one will be a grid tie cabin, so I still need to trench my line and grid tie that. Gotta do the septic system, so plenty to do. But thanks for watching, and we'll catch y'all next time. Please leave a comment down below. That helps the algorithm pick up the video and show it to more people who are interested in this way of doing things or life or whatever. And until next time, we will catch you all then. All right, Mountain Wizard out. Thanks, guys. See ya.